Hello everyone, lovely to be here. So, that was a wonderful introduction earlier on from James. Really hard to follow. And it was really hard to follow. I didn't understand a word. What happened? So, just because of that, my name's Ian, and if you meet me later in the bar, I'd like to use my full name, please. That's Ian. Would you like a drink? Okay, so, summer of 2021, I had the luxury and pleasure of working on the South Sands Ferry in Salcombe in Devon. The highlight of the job, shouldn't say this really politically quick time, the highlight of the job was lifting champagne happy bridesmaids onto the pitching deck of the ferry from the sea tractor, squealing and shouting. That was just me. They were screaming, "Do you really have to lift us on?" Well, it's health and safety, we're not Alton Towers. Now, the young men, the grooms, climbed on the boat themselves, not knowing what happiness was until this day. Obviously by then it's too late, they're getting married. It's finished. We had a little deck of cards for them which we gave them, because obviously to commemorate the day, they had 2 hearts and a diamond. Wonderful. And then we hid obviously the clubs and the spades. Now you could tell these people were posh. Their bookcases were bigger than the TVs. They had parmesan in both the fridges. And when I spoke to the children, you know, Tarquin and Cressida, they said, yes, we do have James at school, but we call him James. Now, the most exciting thing about that whole year, it was absolutely wonderful, Tom Cruise paid a visit to Salcombe. So I was very excited about coming on the ferry map to drive the little sea tractor. Now, some people say Tom Cruise is short for a man. It's not, it's for Thomas. It's always really different. Now, you can say what you like about Tom. You really can, because all jokes go over his head. Now, we had a few celebrities, and I had a little song ready for the ones that were likely to come on. Rod Stewart came on a lot, and I did sailing, obviously a bit boring. There was that spud-faced chancer from Oasis came, and I really got a proper song. But for Tom, I wanted something special, and it came to me. Hi-ho! Sadly, he never came on, so I don't know what to do it, but there we go. Right, so, to get on this job, I had to have a pirate medical. Now, the pirate medicals are very expensive, if you know. In fact, they cost an arm and a leg. That's just a warm you up, so warm you up. The main act will be on shortly. Now, the lady that did my medical was Jane from Mansfield. She had a pair of crackers. That's jokes to calm me down before the cough and the fill the bottle. Now, Jane told me, this is a true one actually, she did 2 great jokes. She told me that when she died, she wanted to have her ashes compressed into the shape of a record, because she loved records, loved collecting them, loved playing them. And I thought it was a bit funny, but then she said, "It's my vinyl countdown." I'm loving this, don't you? She also said she went to a record fair, you know, that used to be great in the 70s, but there's lots of money now. She went to a record fair in Plymouth, and she found one of her favourites, Elvis. And she pulled it out, Elvis wooden leg. Shouldn't it be wooden heart? The guy said, no, it's a pirate version. See, it's a pirate job, it's a pirate job. I tried to squeeze in the pirate stuff. Now, forgetting the South Sands now, we moved on from that. I went to ABBA, see ABBA, candlelit concert, this will be wonderful. See what it's like, Packington Hall by Coventry. You know, it's built on a tip, it's opposite a waste refuse sites, couldn't go wrong. Now, unfortunately, it turned out it was a string quartet, and there was no singing. I'd learned all the songs. And the big issue was the people around me, they'd been told they were going deaf. That was hard to hear. So I was just about able to hear, so I told them what most of the songs were. That Chicken Tikka song was the best one, I thought. But some of the others liked, "Can you hear the drums at Nando?" So you got it, well done, well done. It's actually true, I went to that concert and it was just like that. Well, God knows what the songs were. So, when I first started out in this exciting adventure to see whether I could actually stand up here for 2 hours, He's told me to cut the material down, but I'm down to about an hour now. I was going to do it as a comedy duo with Angie G, a famous-ish local comedian. She's a lovely lady, but she's let me down slightly. Initially, I thought she's going to be great. She's a comedy keeper, because she had large gloves. They're loving these, they're loving these. I like the next one. I told it a partner and he laughed his socks off, because it's true. So I said to her, Angie, if we're going to work together, what's a couple? She said, oh, it's 2 or 3. That's how her first marriage failed. Now, Angie, driving, not always her forte, but she's always right. She once took me down dual carriageway the wrong way, obviously driving on the right, and she said, no, it's all these other cars. They're definitely wrong. We had to back off the dual carriageway. When the policeman napped out the window, she said, I've got a plan for this. Hang on, I'm on the phone. Didn't make him go away. Now, it didn't all end well. Angie, if you're up there, she works in Papa's Coffee upstairs. Now, it is hard, this is. I should have done something easier than this. It's hard to say what Angie's doing now. She sells a proper cup of coffee in a coffee cup. They should get a better strapline than that business. Now, my very good friend who's an expert in comedy, Johnny Compass, he's usually lost and he's late. His worst excuse ever for meeting us was he'd streamed his living room carpet. Why would that make you late? What are you going to do? Comb it over? Crazy. Now, because he has a compass, he obviously draws a really good circle. That was James's. I'm not taking the blame for that, but I thought it was good. Now, genuinely, he does have a compass on his trousers. You will notice he's a lovely guy, John, lovely guy. And it obviously helps him find, the way between the kitchen and the bathroom. And if he can't get to the bathroom in time, obviously he'll leave a little mark on his trousers. It's absolutely perfect. Now he's very sage-like, John. He told me when I told him I was going to try to do this, probably fairly poorly, he said, Ian, comedy is like a bar of soap. It smells delicious from a distance until you take a bite. It's true. I've fallen back for that bite. Now, he's very wise there. Now, hopefully, I've got enough sense of direction, enough sense of smell, enough sense of humour to know that for good comedy, you need really good material and a small dick. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad. Now, my favourite words to hear are, from someone else obviously, are, it's Myra. That's right. Thank you. if I could afford it, I'd buy some wood to fill that hole. Now, my favourite words to hear are, from someone else, it's my round. But yours, this lady here, definitely, Mrs. Get 'em off. Yours, maybe, in summary, there are 2 types of comedian. There are those that finish what they start and... Thank you! I hope that was within the time. That was fabulous. Thank you very much.